Fashionistas, after a very tiring week, what better way to relax than to watch our show? On today's episode, we are going to show you how to be a fashionista with heart. And yes, fashion advocacy can definitely go together. All you gotta do is look at the likes of designers Stella McCartney and Naomi Campbell to find out that this is definitely possible. So today, we are going to ask help from designer Mitch Dulce, help this environment-conscious girl recycle her clothes. What does Pamela Anderson and Raya Manangquil have in common? Jokas visits the atelier of the very colorful designer Kate Toralba, and Shanina shows us the wonderful world of organic beauty products. So fashionistas, don't go away, because the next 60 minutes we are going to show you everything and anything about fashion. Shanina is here to help us out with our style therapy patient, Karen. So what do we have on our plate today?
Okay, so today we'll be helping out our case study, Karen, make some new outfits out of the things she already has in her closet. And of course, Mitch Dulce will be helping us out.
That is great, because you know what? This is actually a common problem.
Right.
Sometimes in our closet, we have all these piles of old clothes that we don't even use. And sometimes it's even mixed with our new clothes and we don't even know where is where.
Exactly.
So definitely this is going to be a great episode of Style Therapy. So Shanina, take it away.
Okay, see you later.
Our closets are often repositories of all our favorite things. Pati yung mga stuff na hindi natin ginagamit anymore, but just don't have the heart to throw it away. The economical wise person knows for certain that nothing needs to go to waste. Our style patient Karen is one such individual.
Hi, my name is Karen K. Mangaran, and I have always been a kosher shopper ever since. And besides that, I'm a member of Harry Bon Foundation, which is an environmental awareness group, and I'm very much into recycling. You see, this is my closet, and it's full of clothes. It's just that some of them are faded, some of them are stained, and I can still find some that have, oh, there we have one, that have holes in them. I want to have any ideas on how to recreate my stuff, my clothes, so I could be able to keep them.
Environmentalist and fashion expert Mitch Dulce is with us now to help Karen resurrect her old and long forgotten clothes. Okay, so Mitch, what can we do with this old pile of clothes?
Well, I already chose the stuff from Karen's closet, and the ones I picked were the ones which are bigger in size. The general rule for reconstructing clothes is that the more fabric you have to work with, the better.
Yeah.
My plan for the pants is to actually make a mini skirt, which is very hip right now, especially like for hipsters. Yeah, and for like for trendy teens in like London, like they're always wearing the skirt. Like you can buy it in Topshop, whatever, and it'll cost you a lot. So why don't you just make it out of old jeans? This one I plan to turn into a dress with like butterfly sleeves. I mean, we're gonna use something similar to this. We're gonna change the sleeves and add some ribbing. And then for this one, we're gonna turn it into one of those loose, shapeless, hipster type tops that you wear with jeans, leggings, tights, yeah. Really like formless but effortlessly cool.
So cool, and I can't wait to see how my clothes would look like later.
I also can't wait to see the clothes.
Yay!
Okay, so are we ready now?
Yeah.
So our first style lesson comes from our guest expert who says, it's okay to be bold and don't be afraid to be unusual. Anyway, inspiration and imagination comes naturally to a fashionista, even if you have to work with old clothes. So for more tips and creative ideas, don't go away, because Fashionista by Heart will be right back.
Hi! How are you? Good, how are you?
Very good. Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for welcoming us into your store.
So
So Mitch, what's the first step in recycling clothes?
Well, the first step is to obviously pick the clothing that you want to recycle.
Ever dare to sing with a live band or be a DJ in front of a huge crowd? Here's your chance to show off your skills in Double Dare, the Dare Duo Events Incorporated party. Praises and prizes will be given away to the best performers of the night. Sign up at the Dare Duo or Events Incorporated Facebook accounts or email at these addresses. Give us the most daring thing you can do or your dream event. Those who send the best lists will get invited to this one-of-a-kind party. Bring it on if you dare. This May at the Embassy Super Club. Register now and dare to be invited.
To dump or not to dump, this is actually a very familiar question that we all know. And tonight, designer and recycling advocate Mitch Dulce is going to show our style therapy patient how to transform that dull, faded garment into one spanking new outfit.
So Mitch, what's the first step in recycling clothes?
Well, the first step is to obviously pick the clothing that you want to recycle. So you have to decide which of the items in your closet you want to transform into something new, and more importantly, which of these have the potential for being converted into something else. Like I said earlier,
like the ones.
yeah, just like the ones I chose. So like I said earlier, the more fabric you have to work with, the better. So that's why we chose these ones. So after scouting the whole wardrobe, these were the ones which had the most potential. So that's the one I chose. And then afterwards, after you've picked which ones you want to recycle, you have to appropriate it to your size. So, for example, on you, we have to decide na, okay, her shoulder, like, I mean, obviously she should be wearing it, but then, but then we have to decide like how deep the neckline is. Those are the important things to mark it, so that, because once you cut it, wala ka ng choice, diba? I mean, once you cut it, it's over. Hindi mo na siya makukuha.
Okay.
So you have to determine where, like, at what point is the lowest level you're comfortable with, and then where the shoulder is, and then that's where you base all of the
Everything else.
measurements. Yeah,
Okay.
because obviously we're not doing anything fitted, so the waist doesn't matter so much. And the key elements are really the shoulder, the neckline, and then the armhole. We can adjust that later on. So yun, that's why I chose these ones. And then yun, same thing goes with pants. You have to check like how much you're gonna take in, and like how comfortable you are with like how short it is or whatever.
Of course.
And then after that also you have to check what materials you have to work with. I chose to work with just this material and then material from previously used shirts, like kunyari the colors, the other parts of the t-shirts. If you combine two colors, then it makes it more interesting and mas hindi halata na ginapit-gupit mo lang siya. So there. And then if you have extra things like patches and you
can
know,
add all
like
of those
and then
on.
like if you have like fabric pens and things like that, then you know that's how you can decide, you know, let your creativity go wild depending on how much material you have to work with.
You know what? Girls are pretty lucky because it's not all the time that we get promising, talented young designers that come into our wardrobe and fix our stuff for us, just like Mitch Dulce. And speaking of young, talented designers, well, there's only a handful of designers that can definitely give back and bring life to old fabrics, just like our next featured designer, who is definitely always there to surprise her with our splashes of colors and those bold patches. Our style spy, Jo Castileon, on today's Personal Shopper.
Fun, flirty, frilly, and feminine. These are the things that best describe the colorful creations of cute and quirky Kate Duralba. We're right here by your store in the Filipino zone of Greenbelt 5 for Katie's chic wearable art. Let's take a look. Hi!
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good. Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for welcoming us into your store. Industry denizens and fashion fanatics would attest that part of the charm of Kate's work comes from her colorful designs and her penchant for cute surprises. Hi Kate, is it true that you got into designing by accident? Like, can you tell us the story?
Actually, I got into the business, by accident. I went to Cebu for high school. I studied in St. Teresa's College, and then when I was graduating, I found out that I was gonna be attending classes in UP, so there's no uniform. And so I thought, how will I afford to have new outfits every day if if I buy from the department store, buy from the mall? So I decided that I'd make my own clothes. My big break was when I was the date of a friend of mine to my roommate at the time, and she said, "Oh, there's a party for Preview magazine. Would you be my date?" I said, "Okay." So I wore one of my designs, and at that party, I got parang my outfit caught the attention of Tim Yap. Of course, he's a very influential person in the fashion and the with our peers, right? So he said, "Oh, who designed it?" And then I said, "Me." And then he said, "Oh, you're a designer?" I said, "Well, no, not really." He said, "No, but you designed your dress." And I said, "Okay." So parang that's the first time that somebody actually called me a designer. And that same night, I met Tessa Prieto Valdez, who also liked my outfit, and she gave me her number and she said, "Hey, you call me because I'm gonna order."
From that happy accident sprung forth a whole gamut of Kate Turalba clothes. Her trademark use of color blocks, eye-catching prints, bold graphics, playful appliques, and textures. Apart from pret-a-porter and couture, Kate has also ventured into retail, tying up with hosiery brand City Lady for her Leg Love collection. But here at Katie is where you'll find everything 100% Kate. No wonder Kate's designs are a standout. She isn't afraid to pull together different splashes of color while at the same time sticking to her own sense of coordination and style. Case in point, each one of these lovely tops and dresses comes with a matching bag. The best thing about this is that you know that not only is your dress one of a kind, but so is the accessory that you wear with it. From this bright idea came another bright idea, creating additions to her collection using leftover fabric and cloth trimmings. The result of this fun experiment? Bold patchwork pieces that look very well composed with just a dash of randomness. Truly, this is an example of fashion meeting function. With Kate's unbridled creativity, there's no need for those cloth trimmings to go to waste. Like a painter who paints a little of herself in her stories with every stroke, Kate's pieces, especially these patchwork ones, have their own story to tell. If you're loving the clothes just as much as I am, Kate is just an email or text message away. Just let her know how you want to wear your personality and what your working budget is to walk away with a coveted Katie piece. The coming together of art and fashion is truly palpable here with Kate's collections, especially her pieces made of retazo, beautiful things made from scrap. Proof that fashion, as well as in art, relies on the artist that creates it. So with that, happy shopping!
So girls, before you get rid of those old clothes, remember, recreating is better than disposing. Okay, so for more trendy techniques on converting those useless into useful, don't go away because Fashionista by Heart will return. The Body Shop believes that there's only one way to be beautiful. It's nature's way. Last April, Body Shop launched its newest line of fragrance for fashionistas of all ages, the Japanese Cherry Blossom.
The inspiration behind this fragrance is actually the sakura, or the Japanese cherry blossom, which is a symbol of feminine beauty.
And just like the transient but endearing scent of the cherry blossoms, Body Shop has constantly sought wonderful natural organic ingredients from all corners of the globe. At syempre lahat ay recyclable, from the containers down to the bags. And of course, you can sleep soundly knowing that no animal was treated cruelly with Body Shop's ban on animal testing.
So before we finish our goodbye, we would like to invite everyone to sign your own pledge to protect our precious planet, which would inspire others to join the fight to save Mother Earth. So actually, Rachel and I already prepared our own pledge, and we'll read it for you. So, well, you have an idea more or less what you guys will write.
At Fashionistas, we can definitely make a difference and still look fabulous while we're at it. Please welcome Raya Manangquil up close. Hi, Raya.
Hi, Heart.
Egypt.
Can we show this? We'll show it.
Okay, that was a shoot in Egypt.
Ever dare to sing with a live band or be a DJ in front of a huge crowd? Here's your chance to show off your skills in Double Dare, the Dare Duo Events Incorporated party. Praises and prizes will be given away to the best performers of the night. Sign up at the Dare Duo or Events Incorporated Facebook accounts or email at these addresses. Give us the most daring thing you can do or your dream event. Those who send the best lists will get invited to this one-of-a-kind party. Bring it on if you dare. This May at the Embassy Super Club. Register now and dare to be invited.
Our next guest comes from a family of models. It was like modeling was part of their genes. But what they don't know about this pretty girl is that she's part of an advocate for animal rights. So guys, let's get inspired with Raya Manangquil up close. Modeling is a type of public performance that the model has to show a certain emotion, whether it's on editorial or runway. And this girl does it pretty well. Please welcome Raya Manangquil up close. Hi, Raya.
Hi, Heart.
Okay, so your mom, your brother, your sister, they're all models. So how did you get into it?
Yeah, the thing is that I never actually thought I would be doing this.
Yeah.
My brother and my sister started modeling a couple of years before I did. And, you know, it just so happened that one time I watched one of their fashion shows and some designers and directors spotted me and they're like, oh, there's a third Manangquil sibling who's, you know, she's pretty tall and, you know, she's pretty lean. So I started kind of getting booked and, you know, from then on I started attending castings, go-sees. And
Galing! So you're a certified model. You have the height, the cheekbones, nice skin, nice hair. Now, what is your best asset as a model?
I would have to say, I wouldn't call it my best asset, but I do enjoy doing the runway. So I guess maybe my walk or, you know.
Great. I really wanted that. You know, I really wanted just a little bit more height. You know, a little bit more. But anyway, yes, what was the most memorable stint ever?
Most memorable, there's actually a lot. I mean, I think with modeling, I've been really, really lucky to have the opportunity to travel around the world. I think it's the traveling that really, you know, tops it all off.
Okay, I have a game, and just to spice up our interview, which supermodel hosted the TV series Project Runway?
Project Runway.
Canada.
In Canada.
Heidi Klum, Iman, or Tyra Banks?
Well, I know Heidi Klum hosts Project Runway USA.
Yeah.
Tyra hosts America's Next Top Model, so I would have to guess Iman.
Right answer. Okay, next one. Which of the following celebrities do not have their own clothing line? Gwen Stefani, Jennifer Lopez, or Jessica Alba?
Jessica Alba.
Okay, very good. I know that too. My next, which of the following supermodels is Canadian? Naomi Campbell, Cindy Crawford, or Linda Evangelista?
Wow. I know Naomi is British.
Yeah.
Cindy's probably American, so I would have to guess Linda Evangelista.
Right! That's right. Okay. Go back to my questions. The game is over, but we still have a lot of those.
Okay.
And you're doing good so far.
Okay.
So my next, let's go to your other interest. You also do yoga. She does yoga. And in fact, guys, she's actually a yogini.
I teach classes, you know, in between everything else. I personally teach private classes, so I come over to people's homes or offices. And no, it's not hard. You know, a lot of people have this, you know, they think that you'd have to be like extremely flexible to do yoga, but you don't. I mean, the first time I started doing yoga like years ago, I couldn't even touch my toes.
Yeah.
So it's really having the time. It does take time and patience and practice. And
how about your lifestyle? Does it change?
Definitely. I think when you practice yoga, the lifestyle comes with it, you know, whether you like it or not. Yeah, I mean, you know, whether you're aware of it or not, it's like the yogic lifestyle, you know, you become more relaxed and peaceful, more aware, you know, of yourself, of the people around you, the environment.
Okay, good. Now, I heard that you're also writing for Women's Health magazine.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I'm a columnist for Women's Health magazine, and it's called Yoga Secrets. So it's basically a Q&A.
About yoga.
Exactly, it's a Q&A. So basically my column is for people who have questions about it.
Yeah, so we have a game again.
Okay.
So hold on to your seat. Stella McCartney has an authentic clothing line available from which company?
Adidas.
Yes, very good. Italian designer Donatella Versace is related to the late Gianni Versace, and how?
I'd say Donatella's the sister.
Okay, very good. She would know. Yeah. Which of the following celebrities has not been a Revlon spokesmodel?
I'd have to say Scarlett.
Well, Well, now we know. Thank you very
Okay,
much
yeah.
for the information. You seem to be living a very healthy life. I heard that you're a vegetarian. What made you decide to be a vegetarian, and is it hard? I have all these questions actually. Is it hard? I mean, how did you start? How long has it been?
Okay, why I became a vegetarian, it's mainly for animal rights, compassion for animals.
Yeah.
That's my main reason, but I also do it for health, the environment, and it's also it's also something that comes when you do yoga. Is it hard? Initially, yes.
Yeah.
But I think when you remind yourself why, you do something, be it, with any commitment, after a while it becomes easy. It becomes a part of your life.
When did you join this organization, PETA? How do you deal with it?
Okay, well, PETA stands for the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, and they believe in, compassion for animals, no cruelty, inhumane treatment towards animals. And what I basically do as a volunteer is, I just pretty much try to spread the word here in the Philippines. Cruelty towards animals, especially domesticated pets like dogs and cats. And I'm not saying that it should be any different for cows and pigs and chickens.
Yeah.
But, I think that would make me pretty mad.
Yeah. Okay, so PETA launched 2004 campaign, and you were part of it. Can you tell us what was it about?
Mine was actually going vegetarian, and I had a piglet with me.
Yeah.
And it was close to the holidays around that time, so the theme, I was actually like an angel, kind of. And I was wearing my angel wings, I had a piglet, and it said, "Be an angel, go vegetarian."
And you've been a vegetarian for how many years now?
I've been a vegetarian since 2003, full vegetarian.
All for the love of animals. That's really inspiring. We have a game again.
Okay.
It goes in and out. And who was the first face of MTV's House of Style?
I'm pretty sure the original was Cindy Crawford.
Well, Beauty from Brazil has an on-again and off-again romance with heartthrob Leonardo DiCaprio. I know this.
Giselle.
Yeah, Giselle Bunchen. What wild child crowned herself first supermodel?
Janice Dickinson.
What supermodel at 15 was famous for the tagline in a TV spot for Calvin Klein jeans? Nothing comes between me and my Calvins. Cheryl Tiegs, Mimi Rogers, or Brooke Shields?
Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields? Very good. Well, she's really good, no? Well, I guess this is what you do. Galing! So we usually ask our guests to bring 5 things, and since you're a model, we're curious, what are the 5 things that you need when you go to that go-see?
Okay. So for a go-see or a casting, you want to show the clients or the director, your portfolio. So that's what I have here. Exactly. So your past work. So
you went to Egypt?
Yeah, that was a shoot in Egypt.
Can we show this? We'll show it.
Okay, that was a shoot in Egypt.
Galing.
And Australia. So yeah, you need your portfolio. This is what we call a set card.
Yeah.
And you have your headshot, and then all your vital stats, and just some, random photos.
Yeah.
What to wear? It is always best to wear something dark, like maybe something black or gray. It's always safe. Black is always in fashion.
Yeah.
So, and normally it would have to be something that's pretty tight fitting.
Yeah.
Fitted
to show your
exactly.
waist.
So, this is what I would typically wear to a casting.
That fits you? My God. It even fit me.
I'm sure it will.
Okay.
And number 4, you need your stilettos.
Super high heels.
Exactly. And number 5, what I didn't bring, is just make sure that you bring your fiercest walk, your catwalk.
Yeah. Really? Wow. Galing. Meaning your confidence and your personality, you gotta show it and let it shine. Well, thank you so much,
Thanks for having me here.
And before I say goodbye, would you like to invite everyone, or would you like to promote anything?
Yeah, so, I volunteer for PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Know more about it. Go to goveg.com or PETA.org.
Thank you so much, Raya Manangquil, up close for Fashionistas by Heart. Thank you so much for bonding and spending time. Definitely inspired. fashion stylish jump, here's the info on what I wore this week.
In this fast-paced world of everything instant and artificial, it's great to know that the best beauty regimen in town is actually natural.
Causing traffic in the Fashion Avenue this week ay isang bag collection. Amina Arenas, R2R, Rags to Riches.
Ever dare to sing with a live band or be a DJ in front of a huge crowd? Here's your chance to show off your skills in Double Dare, the Dare Duo Events Incorporated party. Praises and prizes will be given away to the best performers of the night. Sign up at the Dare Duo or Events Incorporated Facebook accounts or email at these addresses. Give us the most daring thing you can do or your dream event. Those who send the best lists will get invited to this one-of-a-kind party. Bring it on if you dare. This May at the Embassy Super Club. Register now and dare to be invited.
Earlier, fashion stylist Mitch Dulce picked a bunch of Karen's old clothes for recycling. Tignan nga natin kung anong nagawa ni Mitch.
So I brought with me some of the finished clothes.
Okay.
Just to show you, like, these pieces, I actually made them from pieces which looked exactly like these, just with a different color and a different print. So from some... The first one is like the long sleeve t-shirt we were talking about.
This one is the dress, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna make this into something like this. Wow. Really easy. Like, as you can see, it's the same. When you look at it, we didn't really do much to it, diba? It's the same size everywhere. Mm-hmm. And then what we just did was, we cut it. Remember earlier, we measured the lowness that we want. So we cut it like that, then we changed the neckline, we cut it. And then we cut off the sleeves. We took this part and then cut it off. And then we bought ribbing. So ribbing you can actually purchase in like Divisoria, in any shop that sells t-shirt material.
So it won't cost you too much.
Yeah, it's super cheap. Like you buy it like by the yard. And what this is, alam mo yung sa t-shirt, sa kunwari ito, yung ganito. You know how you have a t-shirt neckline? Yeah, it's the thing which is on the ribbing of the t-shirt. That's what it is. So normally people perceive it to be just like for the neckline of shirt, for cuffs and things like that. But you can actually use it at, if you make it thick, then it can be something that will gather. So parang it will make some sort of shape on the bottom. Para it's so not
it
just...
won't be too...
Yeah, and it makes it stiffer. Yeah. And then...
more structured.
Yeah, and then the usual way to rib it here, I think for this one we use the sewing machine to finish the edges. Okay. And then this one, we made it into like a flared, parang mid-gather tayo.
Yeah.
So we just cut it into like triangular shapes like this. Na unfold, and then we gathered it and then we attached it.
Okay,
so,
style it.
Yeah, and then that's it. And then you can wear it with leggings or you can wear it alone if you're brave.
Effortless.
Nice, like the punk look.
Yeah, ginigiling.
Ginigiling.
So for this one, it's the same thing. Just ribbings, cutting it up, and then you just have to decide if you want to curve it, you want to flare it. Like this one, we took it in a little. As you can see, it used to be a big t-shirt na pantay.
Yeah.
And then what we did was we formed it paloob.
Triangle.
Yeah. So not triangle, but like closer to the body.
Yeah.
The shape just goes, instead of it being straight, it just goes into an angle.
Yeah.
Para mas dressy actually. Yeah. So these are the old pair of jeans that we were talking about. So, grabe. If you can't do this, grabe. Grabe ka na.
Okay.
So, we made the
this
skirt
is
like
the final
this.
product.
Yes. So, what it is it's actually a plain, it was a plain pair of jeans. And then what you do is, you cut it here. You see the seam? So, you cut this part here. Either you cut it or you make it tas-tas, but ako tamad ako. So you just cut it here, like along the seam here.
Okay.
And then you close it. So
This one.
yes,
It's
so
this
mag-overlap.
one.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you can be my assistant. So as you can see, this is where we cut it here. So you just take it in, and then it overlaps, and it becomes something like this. So, and then once you sew it on, you can see it here. Once you sew it on, so once you sew that on top, you just cut it, as in with scissors. And then you do the same thing in the back so that you also have that bit. And then this is what we did. Like this was a patch now, you know, in grade school, you just cross stitch. It's the same thing. So we used DMC threads and then we cross stitch like
So
this.
it's up to you, whatever you want to
Yeah. So what we did was we made a cross stitch and then we turned it into a patch. Then using a home sewing machine, we just stitched it on top. And this one, that's just a pencil pen, like basically a marker. Yeah, it's just a marker, and then we just doodled all over the skirt. Actually, you know, that came first, and then we put like love. So there, now you have 3 new pieces from old clothes, and you want to try it on? Like,
It's so cool. I really want to see myself wearing these things. You're so great. I think I want to have all my clothes recycled.
These guys seem really obsessed taking these recycling clothes into a different level. Obsessed in a good way. Now also, our fashion specialist Mitch said inexpensive trims to the outfit can give that oomph into that look. But will these wacky creations look good on our style therapy patient Karen? We'll find out pretty soon. There's much to talk about global warming and the worsening condition of our planet. And as a fashionista, sometimes you just stop and think and ask yourself, how can I help? Well, you know what? There's one way that you can help, by using an organic beauty product. And of course, to give us a crash course about this, here's Shanina on Chic.
In this fast-paced world of everything instant and artificial, it's great to know that the best beauty regimen in town is actually natural. Yes, mineral cleansers are in these days, and they're not just good for your sensitive skin, they're also kinder to the environment. Tonight's Kike Kit good news is that being naturally beautiful is indeed possible with the use of these new products. Less aging chemicals for your face and safe for everyday use. Just like this one, this is the lavender hand cream, and it moisturizes and restores the smoothness of your hands. Not a lot of people know this, but your hands actually show the first sign of aging, whatever you do to your face, Botox or whatever. But if your hands are dry and scaly, then they'll really show and tell your real age. Okay, so this is the Herbal Recovery Eye Gel. It restores tired eyes, especially made for tired eyes. And with everyday use, it will reduce the signs of aging. So it's organic, and of course, it is very, very safe. Okay, so here's another organic body gel. This is the Body Exfoliating Gel. It is said to lift away dead skin cells and impurities, and it is so organic, it has walnuts and grape seeds. Let me try it out again so you guys can see it. Okay, so you can really feel the beads. And it smells so good too, just like everything else in the store. Can you see it? So this one is the Lavender Hydrating Mist. It tones, soothes, and hydrates your skin, leaving it refreshed and balanced. So this one you can actually put over your makeup and you can bring to the plane as well, since when you're on the plane, your skin gets dry. Okay, so let me try it out. It smells so good. It's also in the lavender line, and it has the energy of lavender and marshmallows. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so now we have the Balancing Foaming Cleanser. It balances your natural skin. So if you have oily skin, they'll balance it out to the normal one. Okay, so this also has calendula, daisy, and peppermint. You can really smell the peppermint. I love that. So there you have it, fashionistas. The most effective beauty regimen need not be harmful to your sensitive face. After all, it's best to put makeup on smooth, radiant, and healthy skin.
Classy, educated, stylish, proactive. Siya ang isa sa mga favorite cover girls sa mga beauty magazines nowadays. Tingnan natin ang sophisticated style ni Casey Concepcion. Casey Concepcion is one of those girls who can pull off different kinds of persona. Pwede siyang maging glamorous in one cover and be the fresh-faced college girl in the next. Sa tingin ko, dahil ito sa positive vibe and self-confidence niya. One of Casey's signature looks is a glam rock extraordinaire. In the launching of Casey's album called AKA Cassandra, she wore an all-black outfit with a sexy vibe. Aside from her foxy style, kaya din ni Casey maging fabulous in simple jeans and a shirt. In Tim Yap's birthday at Shangri-La Hotel, Casey glamorized a basic jean and tee ensemble with cute ruffles and oversized aviators. Casey also makes sophisticated couture look natural and effortless. Tignan nyo naman itong inusot of pink gown na may bright jewel accents. Sa busy ng kanyang schedule at sa mga outreach activities, definitely Casey Concepcion is the epitome of style and substance. Casey Concepcion is a fashionista with heart. Causing traffic in the Fashion Avenue this week ay isang bag collection. Amina Arenas, R2R, Rags to Riches.
Actually, it was Rags to Riches that approached me. They wanted to do a collaboration. And so I was right away, I was really willing because even me in Arenas, we really are workers also. They're also from the same, similar communities as Payatas. So working with R2R was a way to really extend that help.
The Fashion Designers of the Philippines, the School for Fashion and the Arts, Rags to Riches, and Amina Arenas intersected para gumawa ng one-of-a-kind limited edition collection for the benefit of the women of Payatas. Look at the well-crafted world-class bags and be enthralled with the exquisite detail, the handiwork of the Payatas women.
Well, in preparation for this collection, the women from Payatas actually underwent a scholarship program in SOFA, the School of Fashion and the Arts, and it was through that we were able to train them the different techniques required for the Arenas bags.
Finally, feel the appreciation of this event's beneficiaries, the women of Payatas.
Siyempre po, masaya. Kasi hindi naman namin nakalain na magkakaganito yung mga bags namin ngayon.
Amina Arenas, R2R is truly a fashion event with a heart.
Ever dare to sing with a live band or be a DJ in front of a huge crowd? Here's your chance to show off your skills in Double Dare, the Dare Duo Events Incorporated party. Praises and prizes will be given away to the best performers of the night. Sign up at the Dare Duo or Events Incorporated Facebook accounts or email at these addresses. Give us the most daring thing you can do or your dream event. Those who send the best lists will get invited to this one-of-a-kind party. Bring it on if you dare. This May at the Embassy Super Club. Register now and dare to be invited.
Recycling old clothes is definitely a great way to bring life into your old wardrobe. All you gotta do is just cut over here, stitch over there, connect the dots, and you'll be surprised. All you gotta have is just the right fashion wisdom, daring imagination, and your clothes will definitely not get out of style. So Miss Shanina is our style therapy patient, ready to strut her old, new stuff.
Wow!
Model for us a bit.
Oh, yeah, what?
I like
Yeah, you can wear it like this, either low kung gusto mo sexy, or pwede rin siyang conservative ka. Pero plungy.
But
Yes.
I really like this outfit.
Yeah. Then let's show them the back. See what the difference the seam makes. It really adds a lot of detail. So as you can see, diba, from one shirt you have this like fantastic
And you can wear
thing.
this as a dress, diba?
Yeah.
Without the jeans.
Now
Just wear something inside.
You take it off now na.
If you're shy. Size up better like that.
Okay, sige. Wow, cute! Kung yung kanina seductive, this one naman is
Medyo teeny.
Cute, diba? And like,
I like the skirt.
yeah, let's show it. So there, we see everything. So actually, this top, you can wear it if you want, if you have a longer t-shirt, it can be a dress. Or if you want naman, pwede siyang ganyan. So see what the difference the ribbing makes.
Yeah.
Puts it closer to the body. But it's not just a plain formless
Something
shirt.
really simple can make a big difference.
So
This one makes me look young.
Yeah.
The flares in the sleeves.
yeah. So there, turn around. Wow. Oh, okay.
Cute.
See? So So like as you can see, like the more you wear it, the more it runs. So it looks cuter.
Yeah.
So
And of course, the love.
Congratulations on your new designer outfits, Karen, and I'm sure you guys had a great time. Now, fashion critics say that fashion is irrelevant and superficial, mababaw lang daw. And it's kind of funny because our quote for today comes from no less than the French ruler himself, Napoleon Bonaparte, who says, and I quote, "Fashion condemns us to many follies, and the greatest is to make ourselves its slaves." Well, in a way, medyo tama naman siya. I mean, we shouldn't be fashion slaves or fashion victims. But anyway, if you want to be a fashionista with heart, all you gotta do is remember these tips. Number 1, invest on classic pieces. Things that will last you a lifetime, forever clothes. Number 2, you need products that were traded fairly. Number 3, remember, before you start throwing out those old clothes, you need to be recycling them or give them to charities. If you have all of these, then definitely you are a fashionista with heart. Till next week, this has been Heart Evangelista for Fashionistas by Heart.